Luggage wheels feel inevitable now, which is usually a sign that they solved a problem so completely that we no longer remember the problem itself. For most of modern history, luggage was designed to be carried. Trunks, valises, and suitcases assumed strong arms, short distances, and deliberate movement. Travel was slower, less frequent, and often assisted. Porters existed because the load demanded them. The object was optimized for protection, not mobility. Handles were thick because they bore weight. Corners were reinforced because bags were dropped. Flat bottoms mattered less because suitcases spent more time being lifted than resting on the ground. Then travel changed. Commercial aviation expanded. Train stations and airports grew larger. Distances between check-in, security, gates, and baggage claims stretched far beyond what earlier luggage designs assumed. Travelers began to move alone, without assistance, through vast spaces built for flow rather than comfort. The human body became the bottleneck. People were not weaker than before, but the demands placed on them were different. Carrying 30 pounds for a few steps is manageable. Carrying it for half a mile is not. The problem was not strength. It was repetition. Early attempts to solve this added wheels cautiously. 2 wheels at one end allowed luggage to be tilted and pulled. This preserved the familiar form while reducing effort. But it also revealed new constraints. The suitcase scraped when pulled at the wrong angle. Wheels caught on uneven surfaces. The bag fought back when turned. Adding wheels had introduced friction of a different kind. Designers had to confront an uncomfortable truth. People do not move predictably. They drag, yank, stop abruptly, pivot mid-stride. They pull luggage behind them while looking ahead, rarely watching what the bag is doing. Any wheel system had to tolerate neglect. This is why luggage wheels evolved the way they did. They are small because small wheels reduce leverage forces when dragged sideways. They are hard because soft materials deform, wear quickly, and increase rolling resistance on carpet. They are external because internal wheels reduce capacity and complicate repair. Exposure looks inelegant, but it allows failure without catastrophe. The shift from 2 wheels to 4 swivel wheels was not about speed, it was about reducing cognitive load. With 4 wheels, the suitcase follows rather than resists. The user no longer has to think about angle, tilt, or balance. The bag becomes an extension of movement. This is where the realization begins to form. Luggage wheels are not designed for smooth travel. They are designed for distracted travel. They assume you are tired, late, overstimulated, and paying attention to everything except the bag itself. The wheels compensate for poor steering, uneven pulling, and sudden stops. They forgive mistakes. This forgiveness required trade-offs. Swivel wheels are more fragile than fixed axles. They can wobble, they can snap, they sacrifice durability for ease. Designers accepted this because the cost of occasional failure was lower than the cost of constant effort. This reflects a deeper shift in design philosophy. Earlier luggage respected the object. Modern luggage respects the user. The object absorbs damage, so the person does not have to absorb fatigue. Scratched wheels are acceptable. Sore shoulders are not. As travel became democratized, this mattered more. Luggage wheels made long-distance travel accessible to children, older adults, and people who simply did not want to suffer quietly. They reduced the physical threshold required to move through infrastructure that was never designed with bodies in mind. Airports did not shrink. People adapted instead, through wheels. The sound of rolling luggage, once rare, became the ambient noise of transit. Designers could have tried to eliminate it. Instead, they accepted it as a byproduct of freedom. Quiet would have required softness. Softness would have required care. Care would have defeated the purpose. This leads to the central insight. Luggage wheels are not about convenience. They are about shifting effort away from humans and onto objects. Invisible design succeeds when it quietly absorbs strain so people don't have to notice it. Wheels turn weight into motion. They convert lifting into guiding. They transform carrying into dragging and dragging into gliding. And once that transformation occurs, it changes expectations. Travelers no longer ask, "Can I carry this?" They ask, "Will it roll?" That question reshaped the object itself. Suitcases grew taller rather than wider, interiors rebalanced, handles telescoped upward, not outward. Every part of modern luggage assumes wheels exist. Remove them and the entire design collapses. That is the moment of realization. Luggage wheels did not get added to suitcases. Suitcases were redesigned around wheels. Invisible design often works by rewriting assumptions so thoroughly that the old ones feel absurd. Today, carrying a heavy suitcase across an airport feels unreasonable. Not because it always was, but because design made it unnecessary. And when design removes suffering quietly enough, we stop noticing the solution. We just roll forward.